I have no idea how to sideboard his deck. I think it's going to be an interesting experience to learn. I hate Chandra. But I'm really curious how good these fiery cannonades are and how good these Dire Fleet Daredevils are, because apparently he's very, very high on it. Even though I've not been getting paired versus any of the token decks, and I haven't in like a while now, so I'm not actually sure that I would want for fiery cannonades, but the man who's playing this deck is the trophy lead by a fair margin at this point. So that's why we're trying his build. I know some of the red deck's weakest matches are the token decks, so like maybe he just has extra sideboard slots and just doesn't want to give up that match. I'm not sure. But, I don't know. Been wanting to try this deck for about a week, so pretty happy to jump into a league. And this is just a pretty clear keep. This hand's not going to be difficult to play out either. You're literally just going to play our 1-drop and our 2-drop, and we're going to draw a 3-drop and a land, and we're going to get him. Confidence. I like turning things sideways. Get browned, opponent. I hate how I have to restart my streams like that, but unfortunately, the terrible internet of Eastern Kentucky. No, really? Another mono red opponent? I think Chandra's really bad versus mono red. Now we have 2 of them. Could not be mono red though. He could like be Grixis or something, but he is. Guess what? I think we're bad versus Grixis as well with this deck. This is just going very poorly. He's the Dino deck, so I'm imagining that the game's just over and we can't win now. Like we're just gonna have no outs to this Dino deck, right? Yeah, I feel like I like that combo pretty good too. I don't know if this draws bad enough, maybe Chandra does something, but feels to me like this has to be a nightmare match. Like I easily beat it when we were playing the red-green deck. It felt like we couldn't lose on their side of the match. We've not made a decision yet, which is cool. I like not making decisions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We lost to GPG real bad. We lost to it really, really bad. That's probably a bad sign. He didn't have a 4-drop, which means we're probably just getting Regied and getting Regied a lot. So, what would be a good draw then? Drawing Hazoret, I guess, would be good. Yep, there's Rigi. Probably has multiple Rigis as well. I guess we'll just kill this. Kind of like stops Galta from attacking, but the problem is this thing has trample, so we can't even protect Chandra. So we're literally just dead. Can't do anything. We could have ticked down onto Chandra and killed the Dino, and then like tried to chump block the 4/4, but that would mean we're assuming all 4 cards in his hand are complete trash. If he even has one reasonable hit card, the game's just over on the spot. Alright, well that went pretty quick and easy. I don't think any of our sideboard cards are good in this match. Maybe the Braid. It's probably better than Shock. I just realized there's no Shocks or no Magma Sprays in the 75. Well, other than the one. I don't think Dire Fleet's very good here. Alright. This match feels miserable. There's no lightning strikes in this deck either. I already hate this deck. I should have paid more attention to it. I already hate this deck. Fun times. I'm not going to mulligan it, even though I think it's really bad. I'm not going to keep it, am I? Whatever. I'm going to keep it. Harvester in? The one Harvester? Harvester doesn't seem very good versus the Rekindling Phoenix, Heart of Kirin, a Braid deck that has main deck Thrashing Brontodons. Seems like it's really hard for it to deal damage. Assuming our opponent's going to bring in Sweltering Sun and I'm going to cry. Boom. We have 3 Planeswalkers on turn 2. Maybe they'll be good enough to do something? Who knows? I attack you with 3. I do like the fact that it's got Walking Ballista. I think this card's underplayed at the moment. The fact that our opponent didn't play anything on 2, didn't play a removal spell, I'm going to say it's scary. I think I would rather keep the Braid than 3 or 2 random cards. Would I rather keep it over 3 random cards is the question. It's interesting that he killed the Earthshaker Harvester and none of the Beaumonts. I'm not sure why, but that strikes me as really, really odd. Strikes me as a guy that's just wanting to preserve damage or life. Guess I should have cast a Walking Ballista. Yeah, not casting Walking Ballista was just wrong here. Actually, I guess it's not that wrong. Like, I just don't think he has Sweltering Sun anymore. I'm pretty fine with this exchange. I still put some value into this Abrade, which maybe I shouldn't. Oh, I shouldn't press F6 here. He's got Sweltering Suns, we definitely just lose. He has Sweltering Suns. What the fuck? He had to just draw it, right? Because his plays don't make sense to me if he didn't just draw it. We can still win this game. Wouldn't even sideboard in Sweltering Suns with his deck. Thank you, Duretti. Yeah, I definitely have to stop swearing. This game's still winnable. As long as he doesn't have a second Rigi. As a second Rigi, I don't think we have an out. Without, you know, like hitting multiple spells in a row and him breaking multiple spells in a row. It's not that relevant. I guess he could have Blossoming Defense. Wah, 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 wah. Maybe I just messed up with my Beaumonts again. It's something I do pretty often. Like, we had 9 cards under the Beaumonts and I drew 0. Means I had to make a play mistake, right? And that's game. Just didn't seem like he had Sweltering Suns. Pretty confident he didn't have it either. Oh crap, I forgot to update. Alright. We'll keep opponent mulliganed as well. It's definitely going to the bottom. Right, Twitter has been updated. Rip, that's a bad sign. I feel like Grixis is one of the better decks versus Mono Red. And this is the reason why. I'm pretty sure when you just see this card, the games are generally over. Sure. Didn't want to exert a Crasher, so I think it's better just to use the Braid. Our opponent's 0 and 2. We're probably close to that. Boom, 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 boom. Vraska's Contempt. Boom. No removal spell, please? Goodbye, my friend. We will miss you. Oh, no removal spell. Sweet. Well, if they don't draw removal spells, we can beat them. Feels like they have to have them, though. We're probably... They only put one on top. They're probably going to do something like Contempt one turn and Gearhulk the next or something. Alright. Interesting. I think I'm just going to play this one. It does less damage this turn, but it's better versus a Gearhulk. That could be wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to just push damage. Maybe I'm supposed to get them to 9, but then like the Crasher, I feel like it can't even attack the following turn. Boom. Gearhulk's still a major problem. Drawing 7 lands and 5 spells is a pretty bad problem too, I guess. It's the second Gearhulk that I played this game. You don't win very many games if your opponents, or sorry, second Glimmer. You don't win very many games if your opponents play 2 Glimmers. Bottom and top. I feel like we don't even have any reach in this deck. Like, we've only got 3 hazards and we've got no burn spells. Oh, and you know, he's got 9 energy. So, we're just dead? No out? Feels like we're just dead with no out. That card doesn't do anything, really. Sure. So this version has removed spells for more creatures and we've still only drawn 3 creatures? In a bundle of turns? I'm already looking at what we're going to be sideboarding in. Probably the Dire Fleet. I doubt anything else. And the Hazoret. The Dire Fleet and the Hazoret. Whee! Maybe draw a Pia, we still have a chance, I guess. I think there was one Pia in the main deck. And that's game. Yeah, there was one Pia in the main deck, so we had an out. I guess we're bringing in these and these. Taking out the Shock for sure. Probably bringing in the Braid too. I think this card's not great here. I don't think the Walking Ballistas are great here either, though. Yeah, I'm not feeling this build of the deck. Jeff's just a better player than me. That's highly R2 if he's winning with this. Can't keep that. Don't want to keep this. A better player or plays a heck of a lot more leagues. Because anytime you play an aggressively slanted decks, if you put in a big enough sample size, you'll be able to win rounds. Maybe he just plays like 6 leagues a day. Who knows? Could just be infinitely better than me as well. Willing to believe either of those things. Everybody's quiet now. Certainly don't want that. This thing has to do like 1,000,000 damage for us to win this game. I'm imagining this game was over on turn 0. Like, I legitimately think that we're just dead. I don't like Fatal Push in these decks. I think it's an active mistake to play Fatal Push. If you're taking the time to splash for Grixis, I think that Magma Spray is just better in the format. Now here's the question. Am I supposed to play a Dire Fleet Daredevil for no value? I feel like we're dead if we do, and I feel like we're dead if we don't. And like, playing this just feels real bad. Not playing it feels real bad. I'm imagining it's because He does. I'd say he sideboards out a land most games that he brings it in. But I could be wrong about that. Uh-oh. Got him. Got him. Also has 3 cards in her hand. We played multiple 2-for-1 spells and we're still just like very far behind. And our opponent mulligan too. Alright, well we're all in. If they don't have a Scarab God or a Contempt, you can always just draw Hazoret and win. No, they had Contempt. Well, if they don't have another Contempt, we can, or Scarab God, or Torrential Gearhulk, we can always just draw, or Essence Scatter, or Supreme Will. Then we can draw Hazoret and just win. If they don't have half the cards in their deck, we can beat them. We can beat an Abrade. We can beat a Doomfall. Chandra? That's not a Chandra. We need him to keep playing lands. Red Rover, play a land, opponent. Opponent didn't play a land. We're dead. Opponent didn't play a land. We're just dead. I guess I could have cast a Daredevil. We'll Doomfall their hand because I don't care about dude. Problem is, I also don't think getting a card out of their hand does anything because it's bound to be almost useless at this point. Or it's just another removal spell or something that they're going to play in response. Yeah, just another removal spell that they're going to play in response. Alright, we can still draw a Hazoret in a Dream. No, they hit Scarab God. We no longer have a Dream. We're just dead. Alright, next round. What do you mean Daredevil for no reason? When did I Daredevil for no reason? Hey, Caramel. We will play first. Keep. I mean, if we give him infinite turns, he's just going to beat us anyway. His draws on average are a lot better than ours. I feel like we just have to get some pressure on the table and hope it's good enough. Like, his draws are a lot better than mine. Nick, there's a good chance that I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure that's my plan for game day. It's 2 damage a turn. It's like 6 or 7 turns, and if we draw any spell to go with it, it's relevant, right? Because like say he just bricks the following turn, and we have, or we draw a like an Earthshaker on the following turn or whatever. Like, that's a third of his life. It's a fourth of his life. I'm great at math. You're welcome. Play gifts. I think there's a real good chance I'm just going to play gifts. I think the game was like 100% over regardless. Hey, weighty cakes. It's okay. It doesn't feel like real Magic to me. Feel like they have 1,000 things that they need to do. To fix it, I feel like it should still be in closed beta under the NDA. Like, I think they released it openly way too early. I still got a feeling like if our opponent has an Unlicensed Disintegration, we're just going to get wrecked. Seems like there's a good chance that they do. I feel like this thing's just dead now. Alright. None unlicensed disintegration, so still have a chance. It's the only deck I can never beat, Nick. Like, I can't beat it with any deck I play. Seems like a reasonable choice if it's unbeatable. Huh. Our opponent's crushing us. Take 4 down to 10? Don't really want to do that. Maybe I'm supposed to just get the Dire Fleet on the table? It does have First Strike. But they can win with just their normal game plan. Why is he not just attacking? Just grab Eve Scrounger. Is he thinking really hard about the Beaumont? How does GPG feel like a buy? You're playing Grixis. That's one of the only decks that has even a halfway decent chance of beating it right now, it feels to me like. No, Dispossess isn't particularly good. Like a Braids plus early clocks are about the only real way to beat it, I think. Oh, wonderful. There's no chance that he has as many Hazards as us, is there? So we can deal 6 damage to him? Okay, opponent has a Fatal Push. So I have to block everything. I also have to deal damage. That doesn't seem good for us. Alright, if we get out of this turn, I think we're okay. Eight Kindles, double looter. That's pretty insane. Don't care about that card. All matters what he has in his hand, I think. Guess we could have not blocked, but... Does not seem like that would have went well. It was just like, not block that and then blocked here and sacked or whatever and went down to 1, but then we died to Shocks, Lightning Strikes, and Walking Ballistas. Problem is, we still just like die to all of those things. Unless we draw like another Sunscorched Desert. So removal spell still just kills us. Alright, well he didn't have it. Got lucky. I feel like this has to be good here. I feel like this has to be good here. Am I supposed to just bring all of this in? It's been like that for a while. I can't tell you exactly when they did it, but it's been like that for a while. Guess this card's not great. Don't think this card's great. I gotta get rid of 4 more cards? How the hell do I get rid of 4 more cards? Maybe Soulscar Mage just isn't great then? That's 4 more cards. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I thought it was better when you could do that, but... So, well, it is whatever it is. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. What are we going to play after we scrub out with Red Deck wins? Which, I mean, like, we're a pretty clear favorite to scrub out with. Anytime you start 0-2, you're a stone favorite to cash. If you have a high win percentage, like, it's better to drop at 0-2 than to keep playing. But we're going to keep playing, obviously, for the testing / the leagues. Blue-black midrange. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to save all the Scarab God decks for, like, tomorrow. I think we're going to do most of the Scarab God decks on Thursday. It's probably going to be all blue, black, and Grixis on Thursday. Did not save the list of decks that I wanted to test, did I? Nope, I did not save them, it appears. I don't know, this hand feels weak, but it's a keep. Creatureless Ramp. That's unlikely to ever happen. Can't imagine that ever happening. I mean, cards like that are just bad, right? Because, what about the games where they just don't draw those cards? And you're like you're discarding a card from your hand to get rid of their potential value. Like, you're not even getting rid of their guaranteed value. If you could always guarantee it was a discard spell, then Dispossess would be good. But you can't always guarantee it's a discard spell. Oftentimes you're just discarding a spell of your own, spending your turn, spending your mana, to just say you can't have this card in your deck that they don't have to beat you. Hey, Duo Finel. Like, one of the reasons Lost Legacy gets sideboarded in is you sideboard Lost Legacy in versus decks that physically can't win if you get their card. A GPG deck or a Torrential Gearhulk deck can win without their GPG or without their card, but like a Hidden Stockpile deck, probably not winning without its Hidden Stockpile. What do you call it? A gift or a blue-white approach deck's probably not winning without its blue-white approach. Well, not 3 damage. Rip. Like, even... Yep. I don't know. Get out of here, friendo. Oh, it's a Hazoret. So, the game's over. We've lost. So one of the things that I don't like about Hazoret mirrors, it's just who plays Hazoret wins. Well, it's certainly not tier 1 Loco Dope, but it might be tier 2. The tier 1 decks are literally Scarab God decks. There's nothing else that's tier 1 that's not a Scarab God deck. They're that much ahead of the field. That doesn't mean that a tier 2 deck or a tier 3 deck can't have a good win percentage versus a Scarab God deck. But they have big enough dogs versus the rest of the field that they could just never be in that same category. It's kind of like Grixis and Legacy. Like, Grixis and Legacy is the best deck. If you think it's not the best deck, you're kidding yourself. But that doesn't mean, like, that Blue-White Miracles isn't just going to crush it. But, like, Blue-White Miracles is going to be considerably worse versus the rest of the field. So what are our outs this game? Like, drawing land. I don't know what our outs are. Drawing a land, playing an Eversphere Harvester, then playing 2 threats and gaining 3 life. I don't think we have an out. Somebody said this deck was good in mirrors, but like I don't think you can quote unquote be good in mirrors. I think it's just, did you draw Hazoret or didn't you? Did you play Hazoret or didn't you? Because like his Hazoret's going to attack on turn 5, and our Hazoret that we don't even have, mind you, but if we did draw it perfectly, probably doesn't attack till turn 7, sometimes till turn 8. That's turn 7 probably. But our opponent could just not come back, I guess. It's been an entire 2 minutes and I'm getting impatient. We did beat Hazoret game 1, but that was a fluke. I do think the Black-White Vampires deck is good, though. The problem is figuring out which Black-White Vampires deck to play. Because, like, there's a bunch of different builds of Black-White Vampire decks. There's the ones that just have like lieutenants, legions, dusks, and champions. And then like the 8 tokens producers. Then there's the ones that have Sky March Aspirant and then there's some that have Suncrested Mares. The deck makes no sense to me. The deck basically makes no sense to me, Lucas. I don't think it gets a bigger game win percentage versus the field than just playing like blue-white. And I don't think its sideboard plans are as good. I think as long as you get paired versus things like Sultai Snake and Green-Red Dinos, that you're just going to beat people all day with it. But like, I don't know how it ever beats a negate. Like, I actively don't know how that deck beats a negate, even if the negate's coming from a super slow deck. Whereas, at least like the blue-white approach decks, like, the negates and counterspells have to be backed up by pressure or you still just win. Alright, well, we didn't hit a removal spell. Or, sorry, we didn't hit a land, so that's bad. To wait 4 minutes when the game's over for the game to even continue playing. Wait, what? Land? Also not a land. Well, I don't want to take this damage, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and get that out of the graveyard. Go back to 14. If we'd hit lands, we'd have been fine. Hey, AZ2139. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Jeremy Dazzani wrote an article on it, and he rather likes the deck, but he just got crushed by GPG twice. He beat the, what am I trying to say? He beat his opponents that had... What a life we lead. I guess we'll play this one. He beat his Grixis opponents and his blue-black opponents. So he can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Maybe we just block at this point? I think we can just block at this point. Let's see what's in his hand. It's a card that he wants to keep. That's kind of interesting. Have no idea, Local Dope. Could not tell you. If opponent just doesn't play another spell, we can beat a Hazoret, maybe. Saw her what? I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, so you're killing that, which sucks. Rip. I like Gabby. Hey, thank you for the auto host, Jar Jar. Oh, really? I like her stream. Find it pretty entertaining. Alright, so opponent don't have anything. We are now attempting to race. Yeah, but she's not trying to do a stream like LSV where it's like perfect technical play. She's just trying to stream and have a good time. Kind of like me. I don't like this conversation. I don't think there's anything wrong with her being a female. Alright, so now you get to block. Well, that's not particularly good for you, so I think this conversation's a wee bit rude. She's never done nothing to nobody. He's got his own, but we have the braid. Yeah, but I didn't say you had to like it, but like making comments like that and comments like that seem a bit aggressive when you could just say I don't favor her content. Like I don't like Numont's content, for example. But you literally like brought it up. You brought it up, not me. So, if opponent tries to block with this, I guess he's just dead. If he doesn't try to block with that, he's probably still just dead. Guess there's no reason to attack with everything. Because if they just block with this, now you're using words I don't even understand. Whatever. Maybe you're making fun of my accent. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think WizKid has the right idea there. But you're watching me, Local Dope, and I'm like clearly not good. I'm unfortunately just not a good Magic player. I think we're going to beat this Hazoret because our opponent, like, just played a bunch of lands and didn't do anything. Alright, they're done. My last great. Thank you, Bruto. And we won a round! Woo! Feeling great. We won a round. Anybody that's watching me just has to be upset that Matthew Folks isn't online. Wonder what's wrong with Matthew. Let me go check my Twitter. Like, maybe he's got the runs or something. Cool, my Twitter doesn't want to load. Is my internet that bad? I'm not dropping too many frames. Alright. Boom. Tinder, probably. Alright, Matt. Where are you at, Matty? Hey, our opponent's 0-2 as well. No, he's not posted on the Instagrams, or sorry, on the Twitters in a while. Actually, he has. He responded to Simon like 3 hours ago. Alright. When I say I'm terrible, Donkey, I'm talking in hyperbole, but like I don't think I'm a good player. I think I'm right around average. I certainly don't think I'm good. It's the reason I prefer to watch people than play. Like people like Maddie, I think are just people that I would rather watch and learn from Matt than try to stream myself. But I do agree with what some of these other people say. They are quite a few bigger streamers that I don't enjoy, but yeah, he's testing for the RPTQ this weekend. Hopefully he takes it down. I love to see him have some success. He's been a real nice guy. I'm pretty sure I have to kill that next turn. Fishes were very hard for me to beat in what little testing I did before Fishes stopped getting any play. Fair enough. At least if it's the 2-4, we can still kill it. Kind of sucks that we're giving up this kind of pressure, but like we're not going to beat this thing going unchecked. Boom. The one thing I can't watch is, and this is hypocritical as crap because I always play them, like I play them nonstop. I struggle to watch people who aren't playing tier 1 and tier 2 decks. Alright, so the game's just over, right? Like we have no out now? Maybe we can draw a shock, I don't know. Feels like we're just dead. Please don't block him. Alright. You got me. You tricky You tricky little dude. Oh, cool. A bunch of Hazards. Well, those are going to do a lot for us. They're not even going to attack for multiple turns. Subtitles for most streams. Alright. If his hand is bad, we can beat what's on the table. That was not his hand being bad. That was his hand being really good. Alright. Well, this is unfortunate. I should have played the Sunscorched Desert because if I draw one next turn, I might have to discard it to Beaumont Courier or something. That was a misplay. Oh, we're just going to attack with everything. La-di-da. So I'm going to block here, chump, chump. Okay, I'm going to block here, chump. What's in his hand? He let us kill his big dude. That's odd. Hey, I just realized we got 4 of these in our sideboard, friends. So we have 7 mana. We can't even attack with this thing without discarding this. That just doesn't feel like we're going to win. Onward. This game's over. Maybe our opponent's 3 cards and 3 cards they're going to draw are all bad. We could beat that, right? We could beat 6 blanks. Come on, one time. 6 blanks for daddy. Huh? If all of these 5 cards are terrible, then this doesn't do anything. Rip. They're not terrible, folks. But God, it's actively good. And they have a 1-drop in their hand? Wah, 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 wah. Next game. Alright. So I guess I want all of these. Probably want this. Probably want these. This match feels like it should be good for us. Probably don't want these. I don't know if I want the dare. Can I take out Kenras? If I take out Kenras, I feel like I have to take out the Harvesters too. Oh wow, we can get rid of Chandra's. Sweet. Really just want to take out these Kenras, but like maybe that's just like really wrong. Get back in there, Braid. What the hell? I didn't say you could leave. You think blue-black is behind? I feel like blue-black's the best deck in the format. I just think the mirrors are terrible, and I want to absolutely try to avoid playing it if I can. Alright, we'll keep this hand. Get got. Fanatical Firebrand doing Fanatical Firebrand things. If things are dealing 1 damage. These Firebrands look really bad beside these Cannonades. I've not saw Corey's new list. I think I like perused it and didn't like it and just like went away. I guess since we have 2 of these, I think Corey had Gifted Everborns in the main deck. And that was one of like the things I jumped all over. GPG's a problem. I don't think the Sultan match is as bad as people make it out to be. I think it's like 45-55. But what do I know? I guess I'm supposed to attack with one of the Fanatical Firebrands? Feels like it makes it hard for him to block. Sure. Alright, we need to draw our land. Feel like we win if we draw our land? Feel like we struggle if we don't. I'm not gonna block. That's just almost guaranteed. Local Dope's implying that they released that list to get people off of good builds. Which I'm not sure is a thing that I think happens very often. That's unfortunate. That is also unfortunate. Alright, if we draw an untapped land, I guess we're okay. Oh god, he had another? Oh, savage. Now we're just wrecked. He puts the counter on this and attacks. Maybe it's not that bad unless he has blossoming defense, and then like it's pretty miserable again. Untap land? Why, deck? Why can we not get an untap land to save our friggin' life? I feel like we easily run away with this game if we just hit an untap land. I feel like this game is getting harder and harder to win under any circumstance. I want him to attack with the 6/6. Alright, so what can we do? Guess we can deal 1 damage here, 1 damage here, and then use this. Pray to God he doesn't have a Spell Pierce. So if he doesn't have a Spell Pierce, this thing's going to lose -3, but we still can't attack. Though next turn we get to play another Fiery Cannonade, which will give it -2. Wait, how was it a Wrath by itself? Oh, wow. You're right. It was a Wrath by itself. I'm just an idiot. You're right. No, I'm really dumb. Yeah, I see it now. That was dumb of me. I guess we can't attack off either of these. He just trades them. Rip. Not a bright man, I'm not. He's not likely to brick this turn either, which is a problem. Oh, yeah, that card's so bad, too. That card's like such a bad Magic card that should not be in his deck. Yeah, I could have done 2 more power to the elite, and that would have been useful. Don't think it would have affected the outcome of this game. So at least we have that going for us. I think we're a pretty good favorite this game now. Another legend. Put it in his graveyard. Yep. I got them off of an account I bought, but they're just promos. You can buy them from basically any store. Any bot chain for the most part has them. Guess I need to play the land this turn. Because if I draw a land next turn, I'm going to want it. It is lethal if I draw the land next turn. If he just bricks off this turn, it's lethal anyway. No, it ain't. Yeah, it is. In case he has an unsummon or anything, I guess I'm just attacking with them all. I get in 1 damage no matter what. Oh, he did have an unsummon. Cute. Like I said, we get in 1 damage no matter what. If he blocks like here and here, we get in 2. Yeah, it's a good looking Llanowar Elf. That was a nice unsummon that he drew. We may be in bad shape now. Like, we're probably not favored to win anymore. I don't know, any Sunscorched Desert, any Firebrand, any Walking Ballista are all pretty good, but like, he's going to run away with the game exponentially. The 4th Cannonade's really good. There's no Lightning Strike in our deck, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of outs. We have got like, I don't know, like what, 3 or 4 guaranteed wins? That's about it. So we have 1 Fanatical Firebrand, 2 Walking Ballistas. I think it's 2 Sunscorched Deserts. Maybe it's 3. That'll do it. Alright, hopefully we'll play this next game better. Because we played that game pretty poorly. Yeah, it was 4 Sunscorched Deserts, so we had 3 left in the deck. Pretty happy with how we sideboarded, I think. He's gonna bring in some negates and stuff now. This isn't my build, it's this guy's build. I honestly can't answer the question. It seems odd to me, but he's doing well with it, so we figured we'd give it a try. We are not doing particularly well with it, but we've also could be making lots of play mistakes and stuff. It won't have good mana still, James. It'll have slightly better mana, but it has completely awful mana now. So it'll go from having awful mana to having like bad mana that's not offensive. Because you got to keep in mind that you need a lot of come into play tap lands to make Sulfur Falls and stuff like that useful. And to come into play tap lands is why the deck's bad. I'm pretty sure I have to kill this, and I'm pretty sure I have to play around Blossoming Defense. It's not too quick with it. He's been in the race most of the season. I'm gonna play around Blossoming Defense, though I'm not sure that's correct. Maybe I'm supposed to just not care about Blossoming Defense. You're just supposed to not care about it. I'm not really sure. Please no Shade Bear or whatever. So we can attack this turn or we can block next turn. I think I'd rather try to block. That's a good card. That's not a good card. Alright, we'll play the one that's more mana efficient, I guess. Maybe we can start killing one thing a turn. Who knows? I have to draw a mountain to even attack with it next turn? This is ridiculous. Marrow Reedry, that'd be too strong, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm just playing mono green until somebody proves to me it's not good. I'm 100% blocking this thing. That's unfortunate. How come my Hazards never get to attack? Does anybody notice that? My Hazards just never attack. Have we attacked with a Hazard at this tournament yet? I'm honestly not sure if we've attacked with a Hazard at this tournament yet. Odd. This Hazard's not going to attack either, is it? Let's see what's in our opponent's hand. Kinda want to attack with this thing too. He can double block here, but then like he's got to do something with the token. I think I'm fine with that. Maybe the Walking Ballista gets to finish something off. Or he gets to triple block or something. Doesn't feel particularly good to me. Maybe he's got double blossoming defense? Oh, that was terrible! I'm so bad! Oh, I'm a trash can! I'm a trash can! Why did I think it was an X1? I didn't see the counter on it. I'm just such a terrible Magic player. That was an unforgivable mistake. It was better just to friggin' cast Akari Zev. And people watch me play Magic. Jesus, I'm bad. Tilt. It's like a game costing bad mistake. Opponent would be at a theoretical 6 and we could just recast Akari Zev? God, that was bad. Hey, sweet, what's up? Oh, apparently you said what's up here too, and I think I missed it. Their opponent's just conceding anyway, even though I played embarrassingly bad. Losing to such excellent play really hurts. Those 3 Pyroclasms game 2. Yeah, I'm trash. I can't I can't say my opponent's wrong. My opponent's 100% right. I'm a trash can. I don't even want to play anymore. Too bad to play. If it counts for anything, I've not really slept and I've not really ate, but that's not an excuse to make a play that bad. That was just so terrible. I don't even know what I was thinking. Long story short, though, we're getting to play for a pity chest. And we like pity chests. Thank you, Yoda. Appreciate it, homeboy. Homie Slice. Whee! At least I can laugh at my own expense. This deck's the best deck that was ever a deck. I just can't play. That's okay, because this binary star is going to get wrecked. We'll keep this hand. We have a Hazoret. This Hazoret looks like it can attack before the game's over. No, wait. Most of the white decks are probably decks that Fiery Cannonade's good versus. That was a real picture of myself. I feel like this deck was designed to beat like white token decks and green white decks. It probably gets slaughtered by mono white approach, which is what I'm assuming our opponent's playing. Because I don't think Baffling End are in any of the other white decks that are not mono white approach. So I feel we're in one of those 0% matches. But we have a really good draw, so. I mean, I miss Matt. Who couldn't miss Matt? I mean, everybody misses Matt, right? Don't you do it, opponent. Don't you have settled wreckage. Don't you forget about me. I attack your face. Ooh, that means he probably just has Fumigate. Well, that's okay then. That's alright. Because unfortunately our Hazoret still won't be lethal tonight. We never attack with our Hazorets on this stream though, so don't worry about any of that stuff. Pew. Pew. Don't worry, we got this. It's about to be Hazoret o'clock up in here. Oh, that's not the right button at all. Boom. Opponent's about to get Hazoreted. Can our opponent play like a really bad artifact so we can use this Abrade? That would be swell, opponent. That's not playing a really bad artifact, opponent. Ah, I hate my deck. Suck it, Karizev. So now if he untaps and plays Approach, we still win if we draw a Sunscorched Desert or a Shock? Alright, opponent didn't have anything. He played 2 spells in 47 turns. Well, the problem is I can't do that because then if he just has a cast out, I have nothing, James. Our opponent played 2 spells in 47 turns. We got this. Alright, we want this sumbitch. I don't know. I don't want any of this crap. Get out of here, deck card. I think I need some of these abrades, but I don't think I want all of these abrades. Joe, you have to go find him. You have to track him down. We don't have enough spells to make these really attack for a lot. These are good versus Fumigate, I guess? This card's just like really bad in this match, isn't it? Probably has a Tinder date. Maybe he's just tired of streaming. Maybe he's retired. He's retired. He just doesn't want to stream anymore. Oh, I should have brought the other Abrade in. They have treasure maps. They have that stupid free mana artifact. And they have cats. I definitely should have brought the other Abrade in. I forgot. I blanked on all the artifacts they had for a minute. Yeah, him and Brittany or somebody's watching Sword Art. Or Grace. I don't know who he actually dates. But swell. Be prepared to get pirated. Wah, 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 wah. Man, I'm a big trash can. I'm just now realizing that our fiery cannonade would not have killed our firebrand. We didn't even have to sack it. Ooh. I attack you. Yeah, I played that last game so bad. I kind of feel bad for our opponent now. That's a kitty cat. Wah, 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 wah. Meow, meow. Yep. More non-attacking Hazards, because that's what we do up in here. Get got, buddy. You want to block with one of them cats? They see... Oh, don't tell me it's another cat. Alright, not a cat. Don't care about this card. Just happy it wasn't the other one. Yeah, we can beat this. Maybe. Somehow. Just have to draw on a Braid and we can beat this, right? Anything but a land, opponent deck. Something that costs 2 or less mana. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. We got this. Are you going to block opponent? Opponent didn't block. Woo-ha. Maybe he won't attack. Alright, whatever. We'll just get this part of the game over with. Woo-ha. I'm in a pretty good mood today. Even though I'm getting shreked, as they say. What are you? You're nothing. What are you? Oh boy, or something. Boom. Is it settled wreckage? Not settled wreckage. Nice. We could have, but then if he had like Ixalan's bindings or if like Fopter arrests and stuff, it'd have been a lot harder to protect. That was something we could have did. Wait, who's in the building? Boom. Oh, you guys are saying that Matt's back, so I can take waiting room out of my I can take waiting room out of the title. Let me get my phone out here and see if we can take waiting room out of the title. No, he's not showing up on mine yet. Apparently there's somebody called Streamer House that I follow that I have no idea who is. Where you at, Maddie? What is this? 6 mana. That's a walking ballista. That kills my entire team. Huh, I have no idea why it's not popping up on my phone. I'll reload it after opponent like destroys our board. Wait, he didn't destroy our board. Boom. Alright, well, opponent's just dead then. Sweet, we got a pity chest. It's always fun to get a pity chest versus a hard match. Alright, what's in our pity chest? Sunken Runes. Approximately no value. It's a triple rare, though. What is Sunken Runes worth? Like 31 cents or something? They reprinted those recently too, didn't they? So they've had to go down even more. Sunken Runes, you are worth 41 cents, and you were not the ones that were reprinted. What the hell? They reprinted half of that set and not all of it? That's weird. I don't even know what this card is, and I don't know what this card is. I'm just going to assume they're both worthless, and if somehow I'm wrong, we will just never have that money. Alright, so let's remove Matthew Folk's waiting list from our title, since everybody says he's online. Also have to go ahead and throw that Sunken Runes in the pile of sell junk stuff that I got. Alright, what did we feel about this deck? I feel like I have no idea how it's that great of a deck. It doesn't seem that better than the other red decks to me. Seems like it has like some more 80-20 matches, like you're probably just going to crush tokens now. But it just doesn't seem any better versus the blue-black decks. Doesn't seem any better versus the Grixis decks. Doesn't seem any better versus like the heavy cat decks and stuff. I don't know. Wasn't a big fan. Anyway, what should I stream next? I definitely am going to stream some other deck. If you're on YouTube, you can probably turn the video off now, because I'm going to be spending the next little bit trying to figure out what deck I'm going to play. Because I'm going to play a third stream today. I think I'm going to play mono white tokens. Like, mono white tokens is what is jumping to the front of my mind saying, play me. You want to tap me. Play me. I don't know why I talk in weird voices when I'm trying to figure things out. play mono white tokens. Not a lot, Max. You just missed 2 leagues, and now I'm doing some stuff behind the scenes, which is why you have now a black screen. And by behind the scenes, I mean I am returning cards to Mana Traders and getting another deck. Sorry that you guys can't see the screen right now. I apologize. I'll do this little bit as quickly as I can. I know downtime's boring and all that, but fortunately, we're stuck with it. Mono white tokens. We could just play mono white approach. Mono white approach is sweet. Where'd that trade menu go? It's like not confirming. Thank you for shopping. Have a nice day. Alright, well. I mean, we're trying to do some shopping. I can't see the chat at this exact second either because this trade menu is above my screen. Yeah. Stuff. Yeah, this is Cunningham's list that we tried. Let's pop this back up. You guys can see again. I have given you the gift of vision. But yeah, we tried Cunningham's list. Please confirm. Confirm. Why are you not confirming? I can't close the trade either. It's got to the point to where like I actually have to close Modo, or we have to wait on it. So we're kind of like a prisoner in the moment at the moment. I think that was a... Did I just quote Creed or something? Oh god, I should be ashamed. You took out all the approaches and only... Wow. Wow. Profane Procession was his only win con? Alright. I give up. I'm just restarting Modo. Restarting Modo. Boom. Three leagues in one day from Sears. This is the things he can accomplish when there's no food in his house. Gonna teach his Lost Legacy and named approach. Hilarious. Profane Possession just beats a lot of decks. I can accomplish all sorts of things when there's literally no food in my entire home that I can eat. The power went out yesterday for like a long period of time, and I do not trust the random perishable foods that are in my fridge. Because I'm crazy. Alright, so Modo is now loaded. Let's click this button right here. Well, okay, Modo's still not loaded. Victory. Modo is now loaded. Kind of. Can't do any... Okay, now it's officially loaded. So click the button here, Mana Trader Servers 2. It should open a trade with me. I believe I have it on my friends list. Yep. Yes, thank you for confirming. Mana Traders is this simple, by the way. Just click a button over on this other website and it opens up the trade for you. It pulls all the cards for you. Well, voila. Cards officially rented and given back. And now click the button to rent the other deck. And wait approximately a minute. Is Matt playing standard today, I guess? See if he's ever loaded on my phone. Oh God, I have a message or something. I don't want to watch Limited. Boo. I understand why he's playing Limited. I'm not into it. Well, his opponent has double Radiant Destiny in play. Alright, so because I don't like people messaging me while I stream, I have messages turned off unless you're on my friends list. So the step I'm doing right now is not a step that you have to do when you have your normal account, unless you have messages turned off. But if you have messages turned off, you just basically have to add the Mana Trader delivery bot to your friends list, and then it'll send it to you. Pull the cards, press submit, wait a couple seconds, then click submit again, wait a couple more seconds, and then we're about to take off into Mono Token land. Oh, I guess I should open up my YouTube and see what day of Mono Tokens we're on so I can appropriately title the video. I think this is just day 2. I think this is just day 2. Apparently I did not get something as well. What the heck? What did I mess up? Let's figure out what I messed up. Oh, I didn't. It's because I gave the harvesters back. Rip. That was just dumb of me. I gave the harvesters back in the other trade, and I forgot to request them on this trade. Rip. Nah, the brat boy, I'm not. The same thing with the scavenging grounds. Ha. Hilarious. Anyway, the quickest way to do this is you just add mission cards to your wish list. And then you just export them to a random file that you know where it is. And then on your Mana Traders account, you can just import deck and click upload file, and then go to that same file, and then click the button. It's a little kind of like awkward to get used to, like any new thing would be, but it's really fast and really convenient after you do. Let's just pop the deck up while we wait here. And that was my mistake. Like I literally gave back the cards in my collection, and then requested them like an idiot. Anyway, back to what I was doing with my YouTube channel. Sorry about this downtime, guys. I know like people hate downtime. I hate it as well. When I come to a stream, I want to watch the stream. Not really. A few of them have been spoken in my chat or whatever. But I've not really read any besides that. Again, I apologize for this downtime. We're definitely going to jam this deck. And there we go. And we should be ready to go, though I do have to restart the stream, unfortunately. Alright, say yes, please. Yeah, there's definitely some sweet cards. Like, Silhouette's the card that I'm most interested in playing. I also want to test the crap out of Teferi. Teferi is my jam. My jizzity jam. Alright, so we have our deck. And boom. This is the Simon Nielsen deck from like a week or so ago that 5-0'd. But anyway, I'm going to restart the stream and we'll be ready to go in just a second. Sorry for all the downtime.